Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, 5 more minutes, please. Anyway, my name isn't Rodger. My name is Rodger. So please let me sleep, please.
No, Rodger. This is the final straw. You've been asleep for 1 year and 2 days. Rodger, wake up.
What? I haven't been asleep that long, have I?
Yeah, you have, Rodger. You missed a whole year of your life. You need to get up. You're wasting your life, Rodger.
Whiskers, why didn't you tell me? You told me sooner. I would have woken up earlier. What? Well, I can't believe it, guys. I wanted to make a sequel to this video much sooner than this. I can't believe it's been a whole year since I made top 10 worst fandoms. We're finally back for a sequel. The sequel you've all asked for, guys. Your beautiful host, Rodger, is back, and he is doing top 10 more worst fandoms. Top 10 worst fandoms 2. The sequel to the best video on Block Mafia Official is coming your way. You must watch the video to see the video, guys. It's going to be the best video you've ever watched in your whole life, because I went to bed a year ago. Thinking, if I get some good rest, I can come up with good ideas for top bad fandoms. And I have had a good long rest. I have hibernated, and I am refreshed and ready to talk about bad fandoms. So here it is, guys, at number 10. At number 10, guys, we have a fandom that some of you may not be too familiar with, but that doesn't make it any less toxic. It's a fairly new fandom, but it is toxic. It makes me sick. It's the Mudrock fandom. Oh, just talking about it makes my mouth hurt. Mudrock fandom is so bad. What is Mudrock, you may ask? I don't know. It's just a weird paper material. It's not paper. It's like this weird mud thing. And it doesn't look like mud. It doesn't look like a rock. It looks like weird paper sheets. Oh, it's despicable. And number 9, it's the fandom of the Billy Bear ham. Remember the ham, but it has the face of a bear, and you cut it and it has a face of a bear all the way through it. This stuff, why does it have a fandom? It's weird and it's rubbish, and I would never buy it, but people think it's so good on the internet. Hate it. Alright everyone, we can all agree on one thing, can't we, in this world? Pudsey the dog is the best movie ever made. I think we can all safely agree, put your hands up in the air, if Pudsey is the best film in the world. It is the best film ever made. But the thing that ruins the film for me is the fans of the film online. They put all the Pudsey drawings on DeviantArt, and I don't like it. It ruins the film. It's a good film, though. Check it out. Watch it, please. Panda Pop. Best thing ever. Drink. Nice goodness. It rots your teeth and it erodes your teeth. But it's nice, isn't it? Very nice. But the fandom, not nice at all. It doesn't want you to make you edible drinking a drink. It makes you want to puke the drink into the bag. And number 7, everyone, is a rubbish fandom. This rubbish fandom is joyrides. Joyrides are terrible because the people that like them are so bad. And they like joyrides. How can you like joyrides? They're terrible. Worst fandom ever. At number 6, but not at Radio 6. It's Radio 4, actually. It's a rubbish fandom. Terrible people, the worst people I've ever met in my whole life. If you ever talk to one of these people on the internet, you will die. There's Gardener's Question Time fans. They are the worst people I've ever met in my whole life. I wish that they don't do this show so they don't get any fans, because the fans are the worst ever. Alright guys, top 5. We're getting into some pretty abysmal fandoms now. This is a rubbish fandom. This is awful fandom. This is the Space Raiders fandom of these people. I would never want to come across one on the street, because if you say you prefer another crisp, if you say you like Walkers, if you say you like Tangy Toms, if you say you like Monster Munch, they will punch you in the face because they think their crisps are so good, but they're not. And it's a rubbish fandom ever. When I watched the film The Stink of Flesh for the first time, I thought it was a very good movie. So I looked it up on the internet and I discovered that this film has a fandom, and it is a rubbish fandom, because they do drawings on DeviantArt and they make role plays. It is a rubbish fandom, but the best film ever. I highly recommend it, but recommend Pudsey a bit more because it's a brilliant classic film. Look guys, I would call myself a fan of bargain booze, but the fandom is rubbish. It is a rubbish fandom. Alright guys, so before you pull your pitchforks out of me, I will tell you that this isn't, you may think this is the worst fandom, but it isn't. There's a number one spot and it's much worse. But this fandom, that's not, it's still a rubbish. I hate it so much, and everyone hates it. You obviously know this is a rubbish, terrible fandom. The hydrochloric acid fandom is awful. I would never want to be associated with any of them or their families because they do not be normal. Alright guys, so if you are allergic to bad fandoms or you are just scared of what you are about to see, I would recommend you turn off the vid, close your tabs, shut down your computer, and then unplug your computer from the wall, pick up your computer, throw it out of the window, and hopefully it land in a ditch. Because it's not going to be pleasant from here on out. It's a rubbish community, the rubbishest community, I may ask. So if your eyes are prone to hurting when you look at bad things, I would close your eyes, guys. Alright guys, so if you didn't ignore my warnings that I gave to you, you can't complain. That's the rules. If you can't complain to me if this is bad, because I did warn you. Gosh. So this is a rubbishest fandom in the world. The shock of the new. What did you expect from an anime fandom anyway? It's a rubbish. It's a good anime. Good animation. Good. It's a pretty short anime though. Only 8 episodes. I cried on the last episode. But that's not the problem with this anime. The problem is the people who consume this product, because the people who consume this product are the worst people I've ever met in my life, and the worst people you'll ever meet in your life as well. If you watch this anime, do not interact with the consumers, because the consumers are the true problem with this anime. Without them, this is a flawless product. And that is it for the top 10 worstest fandoms. Alright guys, so I guess it's time for me to go back into my hibernation for another year now. So the only way you're going to be able to wake me up from this long hibernation is by commenting down below hashtag unhibernate Rodger. If you comment this hashtag, I will unhibernate myself whenever I feel like it. So please help me to unhibernate by commenting hashtag unhibernate Rodger in the comment section below. I will be awaiting your responses, guys. So I will sleep myself to sleep now. That's the end of the vid.